Hi, I'm James from valwyattmarine. Today I'm here to show you around this Intender 700 that's behind me. Before we get up on board, I'm going to do a general walk around of the outside of the boat, just so that you can see the detail and how she looks. There are photographs on the listing for it which show the boat on the water, so you can get a feel of how she sits on the water, but I just wanted to show you the condition of the boat as we've got that opportunity to do a walk around at the right level. One thing I'm going to say, and that's obvious in this short video, is that the boat is sat on a trailer. This is available. Please contact us for specifications. It is a bespoke stainless steel trailer, Dutch built. It's a very expensive trailer with lots of extras and design features to make it easy to launch and recover the boat. So contact us for more details about that, and we can talk you through the exact spec of the trailer. This is probably the best angle for me to show you this transom seating that this boat is renowned for. There are two Intenders that have this facility in the range, the 700, which is this one, and the 820, which is the slightly larger version, which has the bow toilet. We do have videos of that available. The idea of this lovely transom is that you can sit facing aft, so if you've got children or people that want to sit at the rear while the boat's underway, you've got a really comfortable place there. Alternatively, that centre section with the Intender cushion on it, that does actually lift out. I'll show you that in a moment and make the whole thing into a sun pad. So I'm now standing up on the swim platform of the boat, and I'm trying to give you a general feeling. As we go round, I want to point out the items that are spec'd up on this boat which have been fitted as extras, because there's quite a few of them. Over on the starboard side, probably the most dominant thing that you can see that's unusual is that boarding pole sticking up. That's a hardwood boarding pole which sits into a stainless steel socket. That's interchangeable to both sides. That's great if you're boarding the boat from a riverbank. It gives you something to hold on to and step down rather than grabbing the bimini frame or anything like that, and then you can lift it out and put it in one of the lockers when you don't want it. Starting up in the bow section of the boat, you've got a lovely U-shaped seating area there. Solid teak table that you can see in the foreground is an extra that comes with the boat. The leaves of that fold out, so you can make that into a dining area where you can have it folded in, as I've got it now, to give you a little bit more space. The side here, these are armrests, so you can remove them if you don't want them, but that does make it comfortable if you've got a few people sat up there, somewhere to rest your arm while you're sat chatting. The flooring on this boat is a synthetic teak. It's called S-Tech, so that's fitted to the boat, and then up in the bow there you can see the little stainless steel unit. And you'll see them around the boat. They are LED cockpit downlighters. Coming round, the boat's also got the champagne bucket that just lifts off, and you can have that wherever. And as I mentioned before, that's the socket for your boarding pole on the port side. I said at the start of the video that this was a slightly unusual Intender 700. That's because when the boat was built, it was specified with a larger engine. So the boat's actually got a 75 horsepower Volvo Penta. You can see some of the Volvo Penta controls on the helm here. You've got the main ignition on this side. You've got your trim system on that side, and your Volvo engine information. This one's also got a bow thruster, and round on this side you've got your throttle. So there's the view aft. I've got the bimini up at the top there. I've got that folded away at the moment. I am going to show that to you and pop that up just so you can see how it looks, but I just wanted to show you the aft seating and see how much space there is there and how social it is. Once you're sat at that helm position, you can have all your friends sat around you. I did mention earlier when I was at the looking at from the rear of the boat that you've got this quite clever system at the back. This bolster drops forward, so you can have an elevated driving position if you want to, or rather cleverly that bolster comes out altogether and you can drive from one of the side positions, either corner there, and then have somebody lying out on the sunbed while you're underway. So as I mentioned, I've changed the canopy arrangement on the boat now, so I've stepped off because I wanted to show you how it now looks. I've dropped that forward spray hood, although it's still attached to the boat. It's very easy, just take the poppers off around the deck and then it folds down, and then I've put the bimini up to show you how much shade you get over the helm position, both from sun or the occasional rain shower, but also just the overall change and how the boat looks underway. And I think you'll agree, it's in that colour combination with that canopy arrangement, the boat looks stunning. That's how that layout now looks. Now I've climbed back up on board the boat, and you can see just how generous the seating is, how deep the seat backs, which I think is another really important feature on a day boat, because you're going to be sat there for a few hours. You don't want something where the cushion only comes to the shallow of your back. You want to be really comfortable, and this boat excels in that department. I've stripped some cushions back now to give you a talk through storage, but also show you a couple of other features that this particular boat's got added as extras. First thing of note that under this port side cushion, rather cleverly here we've got this outline, this boat is fitted with a cooler. So that runs from a compressor. That'll give you a really good level of cooling. It's quite deep, so you can get bottles in there and all your bits and bobs for your day out picnic. Going forward, under both sides, it's a mirror image. You've got this locker that lifts up. You've got a deep storage locker there for all sorts. And then going forward, you've got a second place, which is another good place to put ice blocks and your picnic. Beyond that, going up onto the deck, you can just see there the canopy's down, but there is actually an anchor locker up on the bow there. Also worth mentioning while we're up here that you can see the synthetic teak which the boat's got on deck. That's the S-Tech product that we mentioned before. Coming round from that rather nice bow, another feature that I'm going to show you that this boat has been specified with as an extra are these stainless steel bow rails on both sides. They're great when you're handling the boat, but they also look rather nice as well. So coming round aft, the side cushions lift off and you've got storage lockers under both of those sides, and then in at the rear underneath the helm seat you've got a big storage locker, space for fenders and so on. It's also access to your batteries. There's 2 on this boat as it has some accessories like the bow thruster and the fridge. There's access to your weed filter that's nice and easy. You've got your manual hand bilge pump there, the handle's clipped up underneath, fire extinguisher, and then further down there you've got your seacock, easily visible and easy to get to turn on and off. That's the end of my walk around on this Interboat Intender 700. I hope you found it useful. I'm going to put the link for this particular boat in the description to the video. That'll take you to our website. There will be contact details there. You'll be able to get hold of us either via email or give us a call. We're happy to send more videos, more photos, answer your questions. Please do subscribe to our channel as well as Boats for Sale. There are going to be a useful selection of how-to videos coming in future, and if you've subscribed you'll be able to get those as soon as they come available. Thanks very much.